Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result. For the touchback. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that'll be incomplete.
He could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
An audible here to get a new look. Now Prescott on 4th down. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
On 2nd down, it's Vaughn. But he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try and run for it with Vaughn. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys 1st down as they get it rather easily there. A gain of 9 on 4th and 3. Off the play fake. Prescott. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Vaughn. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And that's complete to Close. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Prescott to throw on 4th. That is caught by Lamb. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys! Peyton Hendershot, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
That's a good read of the situation by a quarterback. It's a sprint out to the flat, so after he fakes the handoff, he's going to give the impression this is going to be thrown to the back. Instead, he goes to the next level, and it pays off with a touchdown.
Extra point safely through, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 78 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Vaughn on 1st and 10. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. It's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put in.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there. You might have a smaller back. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. A 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Play action now. Prescott. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, first and 10. Tua's throw is taken in by Waddle. 16 yards right off the bat for a first down. Looking to pass. Tua. That's into the hands of Chosen. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup.
Tua going to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Now Tua going to change the play. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Across midfield. He's on his way. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points are given?
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Cowboys will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brand, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We got two. Right here, three. Remember, it was 2 in a row. We'll be hit 3 in a row because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Prescott. That's dumped off to Pollard. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Dolphins will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. After the turnover, it's Tua. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
From the 21, it's second and 10. To throw is Prescott. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. Taken at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And the Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
2 and now on first down. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Second down, here's Mostert again. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 14 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And he can muster only a couple here to the 24. Throwing, Prescott. He'll find Lamb, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion. Prescott now from the 50. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys! Jake Ferguson, 50 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from drawing level. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the third quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine, But going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Malik Hooker. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Prescott off play action. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. And right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. This is caught. It's Cooks. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. Touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Tua. He's going to air one out. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Now Prescott. Being chased out left. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Oh, yes, this is what the good ones do. He used his legs to buy a little bit more time, rolling to his left, And at one point, he flipped the switch from passer to runner, and he got a pretty good gain out of it.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On play action, Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Running behind center with Vaughn. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Prescott now on 2nd down. Touchdown, Cowboys! Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you've got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And a lead now up to 14.
Dolphins 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
He's going to try and go deep again. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. He's got a man complete. And he will have a Dolphins first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. That one good for 24 yards. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got nothing coming.
And then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that will bring up second down. Off the play fake, Prescott. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Prescott. Pass complete. He's got Hendershot.
Nice, well-coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
Prescott. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Now Dak. And he is caught by Lamb. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
And, partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Vaughn, they'll try the left side. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
On 1st down, they go back to Vaughn again. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, Your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
GG.
The enemy will never test you with something you don't want. You can't be tempted with what you don't like.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an
Not
end.
producing anything good for. And then I'm going to do good soil.
And they couldn't get it done.
Plus good seed.
That was good. Very good, in fact.
Produces in spite of
Look at the end zone for that last
what life may bring.
Couldn't get it done, but a nice game.
Good soil plus good seed produces in spite of God. It produces in spite of what life may bring. If there's anybody in here who's in the lineup with your beginning, if anybody knew where you came from and what you've been through, they would never believe that you ended up where you are right now. Is there anybody in here that you can even connect the dots between?
Yeah, I guess we do.
That means you got good seed and you got good soil.
That was a good game, the first one.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium.
Hey, man. That's what you call smart football. Oh, you in Philly now? So now I gotta look out for Watkins. That's your guy. I know that's your guy.
I've been in a storm.
I'm gonna take him away from you.
I've been in a test, but I'm still here.
Jump over him.
Somebody shout like you're glad about it.
Like cover 3, huh?
In my last sentence,
Like cover 3.
I'm going to tell you this. I started talking about Sarah last week.
To start with Pollard.
I talked about Sarah
And he'll work
because
this forward for
Sarah
about
is the
3
first
second
woman in the Bible who made it all the way into the Hall of Fame for her faith. It does not credit Abraham with Isaac. It credits Sarah with Isaac because Sarah is good soil. God waited until Abraham's body was dead,
Exactly a win-win.
and he could not produce a seed. And then he gave him a seed. Now, when he gave him a seed, and it hit Sarah's dead womb, it quickened it and brought it back to life. Y'all hear what I'm saying? I'm gonna prove it. I'm gonna prove it. I'm gonna preach Jesus. I'm gonna preach Sarah's and preach Jesus. Her dead womb is Mary not knowing a man.
Oh, shit.
Barry is Barry because she's never known a man. Sarah is Barry because she's never known a man.
Damn, what's she spinning for?
Abraham's seed. It's Sarah's dead body. He brought it back to life again.
Yeah, it happened.
42 generations. And Jesus says, I am the seed of Abraham. I am what hit Sarah's womb and brought it back to life. And then
That might have been a pick. Let's do that.
the resurrection and the life. He that believeth on me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. Sarah's womb was dead, but she believed God. God brought it back to life again through faith.
I gotta throw that right.
How did you do it, old woman? I did it through faith.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 23.
It took her years to get the kind of faith that produces. She had been barren when she wasn't past childbearing age.
Oh, shit.
Even if she wasn't barren, she had already gone through the change. There is no way in the world that she ought to be able to have a baby. She is barren. She is past childbearing age. When she hears the promise, she laughs inside of herself. But from the same place she laughed. In the same place that she did not believe. In the same place where she doubted God. God allowed her to conceive seed. Was past childbearing age.
Vanderish.
Because she finally stopped laughing. Let me tell you this right quick. Whatever God said that you've been laughing at, God says stop laughing. Before the year is out, you're going to see God do that thing. Still believe it. I said before the year is out, you're going to see God do that thing in your life. Because you believe God is still going to happen. All I'm supposed to do is sow the seed. It's up to you to receive it. I wish I had 100 people that would receive that seed. I just
deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Philly offense set to go. Well, remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the picks. See if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
After 1-7-0
to get her made. Hagar to have a baby for her. Because she's trying to cover for God. That she is not just Abraham's daughter. Because at this point, Abraham was able. But the reason is Abraham's faithfulness did not get her pregnant. I know he was let go because he got Hagar pregnant. I know he was able because he was the progenitor of 3 major religions. Christianity, Judaism, Islam.
touchdown.
to Ishmael. In the Quran, they call him Abraham.
And the Eagles are an extra
but it's the same man. All nations of the earth are blessed through this man. It happened for Hagar.
So I'll leave it at 7 now
in time.
Kick it away.
It happened for Sarah. Out of time.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Somebody in this room, it's going to happen out of time.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the scores. They begin 1st and 10.
She gets a serious because of it. Now she's old, and even if she wasn't, Abraham's body is dead.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard.
It is not judging Abraham faithful that gets her pregnant.
Carter in on that tackle. The Eagles going to take
because she judged.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
It's not going to come through your job. It's not going to come through your gift. It's not going to come through your talent. It's going to come through your faith.
Good day, man. God damn it.
When she judged God faithful, God strengthened Abraham.
God threw that right.
God Almighty. He so strengthened Abraham. Abraham got Hagar pregnant while he was still strong. He got Sarah pregnant when he was impotent. But it wasn't a one-off. Because after Sarah he marries a woman named Keturah. And has 5 more children. God said, don't think what he's about to give you is temporary. Your fruit shall remain. And whatever I promise you, he's going to bring it to pass.
What's going on here?
My question to you, the sower has gone forth this morning sowing seed.
And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
What kind of ground are you? Do you hear it and forget it? Do you receive it with joy but have no root?
17 now. Here's a 1st and 10.
Do you receive it? But your situations, and this is what most of us are, we're in the 3rd dimension. Are in the 3rd dimension where we are ready. Success and pleasure show our belief system. In fact, the culture says you should change your belief system to adjust to the culture.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on the kick.
So you're trying to develop a theology that fits your fun.
Cavante Turpin now from his end zone.
Theology has to remain the same. I am the Lord.
My man was out.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Oh my
It's been a
God.
miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
She judged him faithfully. That's a hit thing.
Too many people over there. Okay.
I'm back to the Colombian too.
Not the one that you're throwing it to, or
In
maybe
your
be
ear.
stern with him, but whatever it's going to
She
take to get
heard
the
the word.
message, it has to be done. He's putting
It stuck. It changed her entire marriage and the house. The word, the word of God says, verse 2. Do you know how many people come to this church?
So, I'm glad you sat me.
And hear the
That about to be a pick.
and shake it off and go back to
Guys to
being
go
a
quickly.
winner?
They need to get up and set.
And the reason they come to this church, I know the word is good about the stage.
Reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That puts him in excellent
I know the word is good about who
after a gain
grows.
of 19.
So there's no problem with the seed. The problem has to be the soil.
Cover 3.
And now they're set up
Yeah.
for the first and goal.
There are two types of people.
Yes.
I want to be honest in this room.
On the ground with Vaughn. And he will push his way forward down to about the
You didn't come
3-yard
from
line. So the ball
broke
position
into a
now
little
at the
something.
3. Here's second and goal.
And your success and the worry that
Deuce Vaughn.
is trickling
A
into
3-yard
you.
touchdown run.
You would never intimidate anybody,
Point away from tying the ball
but
game.
fitting in with them
Of the first half.
has become more important than fitting in with him.
Right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
And you change everything about yourself to be acceptable at the water cooler
Now as he sends this one
and not at the altar. And now that you got two more quarters to run together,
on special teams as he'll get him down shy.
you've forgotten the God who gave it to you. You don't tithe, you don't sow, you don't give, you don't help. You know why? You can't give up that money because it's your God. It's an idol in your life.
The Eagles
The other
offense
person I
set
want
to
to
begin
give
their
you
next
good.
drive. And the ball back
Every
way
time
up, so
you're about to
thinking
be
this
happy,
amount of time on the clock
the
really
spirit
just
of
settled
worry
it.
comes
They
over
will
you.
see these two teams go to the lockers.
And it can stay on you for weeks.
Think it in this situation.
The same talk going over and over and over again. Like, you talk about it, you talk about it, you think about it, you talk about it, you relatives about it. When you don't have nobody to talk to about it, you talk to yourself about it. You talk about it at night. You're laying in the bed, you're rolling your hair, talking about it. You're worried about it. You get up in the morning. First thing you think about in the morning, you're worried about it. It's choking the word from being productive in your life.
100, the magic number for a really
Third
good
class
game
of
for a
people.
receiver. So you got a chance to really shout
You're
and
so
and have a
into what
profound
feels
effect on this
good,
game.
what looks good, what's fun. Didn't you learn something from me? The pleasures of this world have cut off the person you were created to be.
And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
One of the saddest scriptures I ever read says, "This is the day of rebuke and of trouble.
Going deep here for
For the
Watkins.
children have fallen,
And this is incomplete.
and there is no strength."
Looked like he had a pretty good line on that, but that would have been a
The worst place to go to hell is in the
Hey, man.
where the word is being preached.
It's hard. I know how difficult it
Come
is.
to it and be around it, to be exposed to it,
And instead, a big
and to walk away from it and die is worse than going to your club or a crack house or a dealer. There was nothing wrong with the seed.
pick up the first across midfield.
You just turned a deaf ear to it. And you think you have an exemption rather than an opportunity.
Yes, sir.
In the final moments of this service, I'm going to test your ground.
Turn after the break.
The sower and the seed.
That ain't how you get better. I take all my ass whoopers, man.
Oh,
Be back live now inside the booth.
It ain't for nothing. You gotta learn from everything.
Third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was
What kind of soil are you?
tied on the scoreboard.
Do you have an emotional reaction to the word? You stand up, you clap, you jump. But then, when the kids of this life come along,
He's dropped it to 23-yard line.
you have no root. You have emotions, no root. Your roots are being tested by what you're going through right now. You're about to let what you're going through pull you out
Already at the line, this Philly offense set
of
to
what
go.
God has designed you
This
to do.
offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2
I'm talking about
entertaining.
the
Saw some good
success
offense points per
of faith.
Charles and
getting the ball first, you got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Sarah, who was past childbearing age, wasn't able to bear children because she considered faithful and made the promise, the conception of faith. I'm not even so much talking about the conception conception of the baby. I'm talking about the conception of faith. She considered him faithful to go out. She considered him faithful, who had by the Spirit of the living God over the next few moments enabled me. Enabled. I understand you're anointed in the name. If you don't anoint me, I'm just another guy. But if you anoint me, I'm a sure tool in the hands of a master craftsman. I thank you in advance for what you're going to do.
That's your man right there.
Message be so profitable to the people that hear it.
Oh, what the hell just happened here?
Hearts.
Oh God, man, how did my shit change from a cover 3 to
you rest the whole rest of the
no?
Play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The book of Hebrews, the 11th chapter, is considered the hallmark of faith, the hall of faith, the hall of faith, filled with different men and women of different eras who had notable accomplishments by faith. The phrase by faith permeates the 11th chapter of the book of Hebrews, so that we will have a deep respect for faith.
Why are you using the man that pulled the stick
We are
down?
living in a day and a time
That was my man.
church that we do have a deep respect for praise. And because we sing songs about praise being a weapon, and sometimes it is, sometimes we do not emphasize faith. Because faith is not tangible, touchable, does not appeal to the senses. We can't hear it or see it. We have to believe it.
About set for this next drive by the
And yet the
Cowboys
book of Hebrews
offense.
tells us,
And
no
this game was
matter
all
how
scored at halftime, and now they find
talented
themselves
we may
down
be,
7 following
as
the opening
orators,
touchdown.
as singers, as musicians, as technicians,
Man, Dak, you can't get that ball in there.
whatever we are, no matter how many
This guy,
degrees we have, no matter how many good deeds we do, no matter how ingratiating our personality might be, the Bible is clear about this, that without faith, it is impossible to please God. And that one verse alone should make us really hone in on the significance of faith. Because if we do everything else, and we get everything else right, and we have wonderful services, and we bring cookies over to our neighbors, and we say prayers every night, and we do good deeds to people, and we forgive people, and we fail to believe God, it is impossible to please Him. Conversely, if we don't do everything right, and we still get the faith right, Abraham believed God, and it was counted unto him as righteousness. So God gave him credit for being righteous, though he wasn't. Because faith is a big deal to God. So the enemy knows it, whether you know it or not, and he does everything he can to uproot your faith and make you doubt. And he makes you doubt by talking, because faith comes by hearing. So for all of you who are overthinkers, it's not just that you're overthinking. You've got many voices talking for your attention. Because the voice you believe determines what you birth. I'm preaching already. The voice you believe determines.
yo, let it go, Dak.
And I would venture to say there's not a person in this room that is not inundated with many voices on a consistent
Put that in there. Come on.
The voices don't even agree with each other. They're like rumors. You get so many rumors on you that the rumors start arguing. Anybody know what I'm talking about? And in the corner of all this internal noise, add to it the external noise that I was just talking about, you have to get somewhere sometimes and be still to hear what the Spirit is saying to the church. And once hearing it, you must be obedient enough to believe it without details. You gotta go where you don't know. You gotta do what you haven't done. And we must understand that if we don't become more adept in the area of faith,
Good shit, man.
so we are talented in the area of gifting, your gift will get you in the room,
Perception.
but your faith will keep you there. So we have a lot of people getting in a lot of rooms and they don't stay, and because they don't have the mindset to produce the stability that causes them to be able to stay. And I'm not just talking about rooms like opportunity. I'm also talking about rooms like peace. Rooms like joy, rooms like contentment, and momentary moments of ecstasy, and then seasons of elongated agony. And most of our agonies are a result of listening to the wrong voice. If I teach faith apart from God, I'm teaching Norman Vincent Peale's The Power of Positive Thinking, which basically boils down to humanism, which is just one step away from witchcraft. Because if you believe in faith for the sake of faith apart from God, then you believe that you can will things into being by thought. That type of manipulation is not what I came to teach about. Jesus didn't just say have faith, he said have faith in God. So the faith has to be grounded. Are you following what I'm saying? And our text Sarah is the first female mentioned. Years ago, I used to preach a message called The First Lady, because she's the first woman mentioned in the hallmark of faith. We hear all types of men mentioned before we get to this one woman. Are you hearing what I'm saying? We hear faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. For by it the elders obtain a good report. So faith. We understand that the world was made by the word of God, so that things that do appear were not made for things that do appear. Oh God. What I'm dealing with didn't start with what I'm dealing with.
Struggling to throw the football. All the
things that do appear were not made from things that do appear. It starts in the spirit before it manifests.
It's almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now,
when
they're running out routes, they want to catch the ball. They also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it.
Cain offered up Abel offered up a more excellent sacrifice than Cain. His faith. Faith means he heard something and obeyed it and walked in what he heard. And if you walk in what you hear and you're hearing what God is saying, you will always be acceptable.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple and that's it. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the
ball, taking walk with God, he was not, but he left the testimony that he pleased God. He got so far over his faith, he gets the faith by faith God, and was not, and all he left was a testimony. Where's opinion, but his testimony is still in the earth. That he pleased God. That's his legacy. That's his legacy. We don't know where he lived. We don't know what he wore. He told before he left a testimony that he pleased God. By faith, Noah, the warning of things not yet seen, moved with fear. Look at that. Now we see faith and fear in the same place. By faith, Noah being left out of things not yet seen, moved with fear to the saving of his house. Everybody in the house got saved off of somebody's faith. Good God Almighty. You know you got faith when everybody in the house, the children and the in-laws are saved by the one person's faith. By faith, those big wonders and the things not yet seen, move with fear to the saving of the house. And he built it and heart on earth before the first drop of rain ever fell, because he heard something.
Interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, a 2-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
That's when I say I heard something.
Not too long gone.
That's why I came out to church on Sunday morning, because I heard something.
But the way the game's
That's why I'm taking the classes I'm taking, because I heard something. That's why I'm building the business I'm building, because I heard something. That's why I broke up with my old boyfriend, because I heard something. That's why I married the one that I married, because I heard something. That's why I'm fighting the good fight of faith, because I heard something. That's why I've got the courage to withstand whatever you think about me, because I heard something. I heard something. I heard something. I heard something. And it saved his house. I can't tell you how long it's been since I've had somebody walk up to me crying, saying, I want my house to be saved. I've had a lot of people walk up to me and say, I want a house. But what good is a house if it's full of hell? I'm a little older, but I remember a time that people would be burned because people were going to hell. People would be burned because they were lost. People would be burned about the souls of men, not just the soles of their feet being red. I remember a time that people would lay on the altar grieving before God, saying, devil, you're going to turn my daughter loose. You're going to turn my son loose. I know what you're going to do. You're going to get out of my house. And the family got saved because one person had incredible faith. Talk to me, somebody.
To the touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Nothing ever say, are you the one?
Like to bring it out here from the end zone.
Are you the one that holds the key to the whole house? Are you the one that's going to bring the disruption that causes people to come into divine alignment? Are you the one that heard something that's going to change the outcome and the trajectory of all humanity because you believe God? Are you the kind of person that has the kind of faith that can withstand controversy and people calling you stupid and saying you look like a fool? Can you build a boat in your backyard? Are you the one that has the kind of audacious, precocious faith that you can't even take credit for, but God has whispered something in your ear so strong that you have the tenacity and the will and the endurance and the work ethic and the effort and the hammers and the nail? Because he wasn't in the backyard praying, he was in the backyard.
Oh, come on, man.
You have a hammer
Look to the wrong
in your
side.
faith. Do you have any nails in your faith? Are you willing to work according to what you heard in your spirit rather than what you heard in your boss's office?
The Eagles have set to begin their next drive. CD, this is the ideal
Sarah
situation.
doesn't make it to the hallmark of faith because she's just any woman.
And put the final nail in the
She
coffin.
doesn't make it to the hallmark of faith because she wants to fit in.
This is taken in. It's complete.
She makes it to the hallmark of faith by faith. She doesn't make it because she's married to Abraham.
Here in the final stages.
Because Abraham ended up with one more wife and a situation. I'll explain it later. and neither the other wife or the concubine are mentioned. But Sarah is mentioned because she judged him faithful.
It's an opportunity for the guys to come off
And
the
he
bench.
judged him faithful. Or is he still on trial?
How did he catch that? Some bullshit.
And he went to the verdict and decided that God is faithful. Not just because you got a car, not just because you got a house, not just because you're doing it. Can you say God is faithful at a funeral? Can you say God is faithful at a cemetery? Can you say God is faithful in a waiting room at the hospital? Can you say God is faithful when you got laid off? Can you say God is faithul when you're backed in a corner and there's a tumor in your breast? Can you yet say God is faithful? Have you judged him faithful? Or do you have a hung jury and you got a little bit
This game is a fluke.
You got a little bit of doubt and
It's
you
a
got
fluke
a little
right here.
bit of this and you come to a conclusion.
I'm doing dumb shit over here.
She has achieved a level of faith, and there are levels. She has achieved a level of faith that fulfilled the purpose of God in her life. Oh, excuse me. Lord, please let me achieve a level of faith that fulfills the purpose you have for me in my life. I don't need a level of money. I don't need a level of friends. I don't need a level of likes. I don't need a level of followers. I don't need a level of birthday cards. I need a level of faith that fulfills the purpose of God in my life. If nobody follows me on Facebook, if nobody befriends me, if nobody wants me on their page, if nobody invites me to speak, if nobody wants to do business with me, as long as I accomplish the thing that you created me to do, I will be satisfied.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So back-to-back incompletions.
That's my prayer.
As he's staring at a 3rd and 10.
Conception. Faith. Conception is a process.
Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty
No matter whether you
symptomatic
take it from a theological perspective or from a natural perspective, conception is a process. In the natural, you have conception. You have conception in 2 different dimensions, as it relates to childbirth, as it relates to ideologies. As it relates to childbirth, as it relates to ideologies. There is some similarity, connectivity, a synonymity between the brain and the womb.
GG.
They both have to conceive in order to birth.
This game, it was well in hand early, never really
They both have to receive
so many
seed
games together. There's so much parity in
in order to be
a lot of
fruitful.
close battles. This was not one.
If I lose my ability to think, I can't preach. I can't talk, I can't interview, I can't negotiate, I can't serve, I can't work. I gotta be able to think. Even if my mouth goes out, I can still write if I can think. This is the battleground, because this is, for me, what the womb is for birth. The fertilized egg stays in the fallopian tube for about 3 to 4 days. 3 to 4 days. Just hanging out. Within 24 hours of being fertilized, it starts dividing fast into multiple cells. Reproduces levels of faith. The cells start dividing and multiplying and increasing and forming and shaping and developing and coming forth. It keeps dividing as it moves slowly through the fallopian tube to the uterus. Its next job is to attach to the lining of the uterus. Are you following what I'm saying? If I If I sow seed out here right now, and you hear it, and it gets in your fallopian tube, faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the